Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, my dears. I hope you are all well. Are you ready to our lesson today? Today, our lesson believe in Al-Qadr. We will continue the pillars of faith. The time of dua. Let's read the dua in Arabic, then in English. I want you to repeat after me. اللهم إني أسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. Oh Allah, I ask you for guidance, piety, chastity, and self-sufficiency. The time of Holy Quran. Let's recite Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Fil, and Surah Al-Ikhlas. Let's check who's very good today. We'll recite all the surahs. The 6 pillars of Iman or faith. Today we have the last pillar, believe in Al-Qadr. First one, believe in Allah, believe in angels, believe in divine books, believe in the messengers of Allah, believe in the day of judgment, and believe in Al-Qadr. Our learning objective today, to clarify the meaning of faith in Al-Qadr. How many pillars of faith do you remember? The meaning of believe in Al-Qadr. Do you remember the 6 pillars of faith?
Some people in this world, they think they can do everything because of themselves. I'm really intelligent. I have a really reliable car. I'm a really good driver. I know the best way to get there before I get late. All the reliance is on myself. The reason I have a successful business is because I have a really good business plan. The reason I have a good job is because I went to a good school and I got a good GPA and I have a good resume. So it's all about relying on yourself. And they have these, it's actually a hundreds of millions of dollars of industry of this, the self-help and self-motivational industry, which the beginning and the end of it is you can do anything. You're amazing. You don't even realize your own power and your own potential. And people pay thousands of dollars to go for a weekend to hear them say you can brush your own teeth and you can take your own flights or whatever. And they get fired up because there's this idea of the self, the power of the self, which has some validity. But on the other hand, there are people, on the other extreme, there are people who say, I can't do anything. I'm just a miskin. I'm just the abd of Allah. What am I? I'm not worth the dust of somebody's feet. I'm nothing. I'm made of turab. I'm made of a nutfa, like Allah describes this humble, pathetic creature. Then I can't really do anything at all. They have no self-confidence at all. And I say, Allah does everything, I do nothing. Allah does everything, I do nothing. And these people, you know what ends up happening? They do nothing in life. And when nothing happens, they say, well, Allah decided nothing should happen. So they blame everything on Allah. On the one hand, you have people that rely none on Allah, entirely on themselves. And on the other extreme, you have people who rely only on Allah and put no effort themselves. You have to make commitment. You have to take action. إِنِّي فَاعِلٌ ذَلِكَ غَدًا. But you are the same one who has to understand that your commitment and your action and your capability is in the hands of your Rabb. And He will only grant it to you when you try to fulfill it. When you make the best of your efforts. Sometimes your plans and Allah's plans are the same. Sometimes you decide to go somewhere and Allah decides to let you go also. Sometimes you decide to go to a college and Allah gives you admission into that college also. You decide to graduate early and Allah lets you graduate early also. So things go according to your plan. All that means is your plan and Allah's plan was the same for that one thing. But sometimes your plan and Allah's plan are not the same. Sometimes you want to stay in that job for 10 years, but you get fired after 6 months. Sometimes you apply to this school and you had the best application, but you still didn't get in, and people with a worse application than you got in. It happens. Sometimes your plans and Allah's plans are not the same. These ayat are recognizing that not everything will go according to my plan. I will still have to make a plan. I will still have to put in the effort. But at the end of the day, it is Allah who will decide whether this plan will come through or not. This is وَذْكُرْ رَبَّكَ إِذَا نَسِيتَ. Because
What is the meaning of belief in Al-Qadr? Al-Qadr, I believe that everything good and bad takes place by the will of Allah, who does whatever He desires. Nothing can happen without His will. Al-Qadr, I believe that everything good and bad takes place by the will of Allah, who does whatever He desires. Nothing can happen without His will. Allah knows it from before and has already written it. Let's link to Holy Qur'an. Allah, glory be to Him, said, إِنَّ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ خَلَقْنَاهُ بِقَدَرٍ مِنْ نُطْفَةٍ خَلَقَهُ فَقَدَّرَهُ. Explain the meaning of the above verses. Hind was late for the school bus, so she screamed and didn't accept Allah's qadar. What's your opinion about Hind's behavior? How can you advise Hind? Let's link to Hadith. Let's read the Hadith in Arabic, then in English, and explain the meaning of the above Hadith. عن ابن عمر أن جبريل عليه السلام قال للنبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: ما الإيمان؟ قال: أن تؤمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله واليوم الآخر وبالقدر خيره وشره. فقال له جبريل عليه السلام: صدقت. Let's link to real life. Does Muhammad believe in Al-Qadr? Can you explain? Plenary. At the end of the lesson, I want you to scan the QR and press the link and answer the questions on test mode. If you need any help, just contact with me. I will help you. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Ma'as salama.